Yes. Hello. Oh, let me do something real quick before I start digging. Yeah, let's get to work, shall we? Get back to work. Working is my culture. Hello. Definitely not. I think currently the pace we've been going at is like 30,000 blocks an hour. Between 30 to 40,000. Also, how you doing, Luna? So true. That's what the kids say. They just can't get enough of the chunk mining brain rot. Thank you for the bits, Calvin. How you doing? Awesome. I wouldn't say I'm doing omega awesome, but I'm not doing bad at all. Just unwinding from a day of work. A hard day's work, really. This is very busy today. Yeah. Not necessarily bad. Just, tiring, I guess. But hey. Doing some digging now. Trying to build back the habit of actually doing this. This is the one that I was doing, like, the really big hole. It's the same world as that. So the one that I stopped working on, like, 4 or 5 months ago. Let me drink some water. I love drowning myself. Oh, cave. Oh, oh. Oh, little cave opening. I did not mean to throw the egg. What is that? Is that a witch? It is. My God. Hold it down. Left click so much I don't know how to right click anymore. The digging lore wouldn't be complete without it. That will be fun when we reach that. You're welcome. I really enjoyed making pure ruby. What's up, Blip? How you doing? I am back. What's up, Nino? How are you doing? Oh, it's a creeper. The creeper will not be able to assist me. Grass! No! We are not allowed to have grass. I can't believe that there's still any grass left. That actually shocked me. Yeah, we can't have that. I see. Good morning, then. I'm gonna fill it back in with moss. Burger. I actually had a burger today as well. Horseradish mustard? I don't know if I've ever had horseradish. Like, anything horseradish. I am not Polish. I mean, mustard is good. I actually used to hate mustard when I was younger, but I've really grown to like it as I've grown. Okay, well, spicy mustard is good, so I'm sure I would like it. Jane Remover when they release a song, Jane Adder. Mining is going good. I just hit 6.1 million. I'm actually enjoying it quite a bit again. And the best way for me to keep enjoying it is limiting how much I get to do every day. I'm basically trying to not do more than like 90 minutes to like 120 minutes on a work day. Because I still want to be able to play other games if I want to. But also, if I just don't have time some days, then that's still enough gaming for me to be satisfied. 12 hours. Maybe on like a special occasion, just not anytime soon. I'm trying not to burn out again. I was thinking more like 60 to 90 minutes, but honestly, 60 minutes is just literally too short for digging, in my opinion. Unless I, like, legitimately don't have more time than that, then I'd rather do 90 minutes, I feel like is good. Today I'm doing 2 hours, though, because technically off from work for the week. It is my 2-day weekend. Although tomorrow I actually have an obligation, so I don't know how much I'll stream tomorrow. I do want to stream like in the morning tomorrow. Oh boy, am I gonna get struck by lightning? That'd be awesome. Okay, actually this is not awesome because there's a lot of mobs spawning. I don't want to deal with that. I've only recently started actually eating a breakfast. For a couple of years, I pretty much stopped eating breakfast. But I've actually been enjoying just eating in the morning again. I made myself some scrambled eggs and had an everything bagel with it. And I just threw the eggs onto the bagel and it was delicious. I think when I was like really young, I didn't understand that I had an intolerance to lactose. So I would have like milk at school and then my stomach would hurt and I would be like, why does my stomach hurt? And then I would feel better after school and then I would just repeat this process until I'm like, I feel like something is wrong. Because I feel this at the same time every day. I wouldn't really get gassy though, it would just make me like constipated. Vibes. We should just run everything off of vibes and see what happens. Drink over a liter of milk a day. I I could never. I also wouldn't want to anyways. I don't like straight up milk anyways. Finish thing. I mean, I think a lot of Americans drink milk. Milk is a pretty big industry here. He has a he has a cow just right next to his computer. Let's see. I mean, I know my girlfriend contributes a lot to the milk and cereal industry in the United States. She literally has a bowl of cereal and milk every single day. And personally, I don't get it. I could never. No, she just. I think she only had that like one time. That's crazy. I personally don't like understand cereal and milk. I don't think it's that good of a combo. I honestly like just dry cereal. I'm fine with that. Doesn't need milk. Is there cobblestone? Oh, I guess I must have ran out of insta-break blocks when I did that. That doesn't make any sense, yet I agree. I heard a chicken. Let's see if any of these eggs actually hatch. Wow, that was very pointless. I was holding on to those eggs for so long that they expired. Hey, Strav, how you doing? Oh, what is this? Okay. Let's clear some water. Oh, hey Manny, how you doing? Oh my god, there's more grass! I need to get rid of any grass that I find. Can't let it exist. I'm shocked that there's still any grass at all. Yeah, we're finally in the 2000s. Incredible. I'm gonna keep that as a souvenir to remind myself that there was, in fact, still grass at this stage. That is insane. I think I'm good. I think there's one Ken Carson song ranked in Osu that I played, and it is. I'm good. I don't need to listen to that guy. Not to mention that it's literally mapped the worst way possible. Like, it doesn't make any sense. See, buying a property in Egypt is easy. Wanting to live in Egypt is a little bit harder. Again, I can't believe that they would give you the property. You're addicted to that video. That is your comfort video. Yeah, if you just keep scrolling, you'll find Egyptian properties for sale. No, I think Nyanero bought it. He's gotta get that milk somehow for all the cereal he's eating. I don't even use Twitter anymore. I'm happy that I moved away from it. Literally, the only time I use Twitter is just when someone links me a tweet. So therefore, I have to use Twitter in that regard. But otherwise, I don't scroll Twitter anymore at all. Like the only time I've used Twitter since the election was just when Wimpin got 1 trillion score. And that's about it. Dead website. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of always been that way in that regard. There's always been terrible opinions on that website. It's just now that there's also just a lot of really weird people as well. And also, it's just not as fun as it used to be to use. Terrible opinions have always existed, though. That part of Twitter has not changed. Oh, we actually got another chicken to spawn. Chicken. You follow. Ooh. More digging. Hello? More water. Okay, let's see how hard this water will be to remove. Yeah, cool. Always satisfying to get rid of water, even if it's tedious. You know, I haven't looked at my stats in a while, like blocks mined. Oh, hey, I'm at 4 million stone mined now. That's awesome. Dang, these stats are kind of crazy. The sponge mine versus wet sponge mine being not equal is funny. That means I've lost sponges. Cool. Also, that's crazy that I've used sponges 12,000 times in this world so far. I had to drain so much water. And I did that with only like less than 4 stacks of sponges. I really should have gotten more, but it's okay. I made it work. I grabbed like the bare minimum to not make it too tedious, I think. And also because I hate ocean monuments. They're just really annoying to deal with. Finland be America in hockey? Nice. I don't really know how good America or Finland is at hockey, but that's cool. How did I get Osu completionist? By playing every Osu beat map. That is how. America won the World Cup last year. That's actually shocking to me. I didn't realize other countries except Canada can even play hockey. But I also know nothing about hockey, so... I mean, I wouldn't classify America as a cold country. It's really only some parts of it that are cold. It's cold enough, I guess. I mean, some parts of the US, like where I used to live, get a lot of snow and ice. And obviously Alaska exists, but I mean, some parts really don't, like Florida, Texas. I mean, Texas, when they get snow, everything shuts down because they're not equipped to deal with it. But that's a little different. Texas is its own thing entirely in that regard. Okay, but it really depends on where in New York you are, because New York can also vary a lot in terms of weather. Like, if it's like Manhattan, that's one thing, but like Buffalo gets a ton of snow. Yeah, I mean, Manhattan, it's like, yeah, they would deal with it that way. But some parts of New York genuinely do get a ton of snow, like a ridiculous amount. Hello. It's going good. Just chilling, mining. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, I mean, I think that's been a trend around the globe. This year was definitely not a very snowy year. Like this winter was pretty dry. Honestly, this winter has barely even been cold here. compared to the last few winters I've experienced in Utah. Like around Christmas, it was like 40 degrees Fahrenheit outside. Like it wasn't even cold enough to snow. I don't know what that is in Celsius, but it's above freezing temperature for water. Yeah, something like that. Honestly, I don't like snow. Because I grew up in Michigan, I had to deal with a ton of snow every year, and I hated dealing with snow because I would have to go out and shovel it every day. Is that Fahrenheit or Celsius? Okay, so that's still cold enough to snow, but it's just been a dry year. Yeah, I don't know. Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris is the type of guy to do this with his fists. And do it faster. What's up, Plasma? How you doing? Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that you're even watching right now. Gotta be late. It's always fun to see my European friends tuning in when it's like nighttime for me. True, Muffin, true. 5 a.m. I mean, it's basically morning again, really. It's just you wake up really early for the grind, you know? True, true. Nothing is better. I'm actually glad to be doing it again. I'm not feeling burnt out like I did a few months ago. And not just with like Minecraft, with gaming in general. I felt like I was getting burned out with gaming. I think I just needed like a break. But I'm back. Even Osu, I've been actually enjoying playing a lot again. Yes, there is. I mean, look at my Y level. I'm at Y47 now. Like I'm over 10 layers under sea level now. Yeah. There's some pretty interesting spots that have formed in this area. Here, I can take a look around. I know that there's a really big opening over here's one. Oh, and there's the top of an abandoned mine shaft here. Oh, I missed a block. But yeah, you can literally just see an abandoned mine shaft over here, which is cool. This used to be water. That's why you see these torch lines. That is a geode down here. I have not mined into it yet. Oh, this. So this over here, look at how big this crater is. This used to be an entire just water cave. And it used to be like, I want to say 4 to 6 blocks higher, and it was still completely filled with water. That was very annoying to get rid of. That's why you can still see torches and torch lines from when I had to deal with that. Yeah, this was all water in here. I mean, if you want to look at my stats, look at how many sponges I've had to place down. 12,000 sponge places. Also, I reached 4 million stone mine today, which is cool. Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, this world is crazy. Oh yeah, this was water as well. You can see from the torch lines. Basically, anywhere you see a bunch of torches used to be water. Oh, this is a very deep air pocket. It doesn't look as deep now, but it used to be deeper. And this one was not water. This was actually just air. Sponge. It's sponge. But yeah, there's all sorts of stuff like that. There's like a big crater over here that used to be a lake. Actually, I don't know if you can really see it anymore. Oh man, because I've dug down so far, this doesn't look like very much, but this used to be like 12 blocks higher, filled with water. And then just like look at this. Look at this view. This is actually ridiculous when you like just look at it. I kind of forgot how stupid this looks. Before lands is back, indeed. Oh yeah, this was another water crater here. Oh yeah. Oh, one more thing. Look at this in here. There is a sheep that has been stuck in here for who knows how long now. And also this like cave thing that I like cut off is perfectly symmetrical. Look at this. I don't know why it spawned this way, but it's literally perfectly symmetrical. Like you would think I would have just world edited this, but like the only reason you could tell is because like the ores are still here. Like I did not place those. It's kind of cool. What was the rarest find you've mined so far? I'm not really sure what exactly constitute as a rare thing. I know I've found some rare ores. Deep Slate Emerald? I don't think so. I can check. It would be very low. Am I looking at times mined? Yeah, I am. Let me see if I've mined any at all. It'd be pretty low on the list though. No. I mean, I found 4 regular diamond ore. This is actually a really rare ore. Or at least a semi-rare ore. You don't find it very much because it can only spawn in like 8 layers. What else? Regular gold ore is pretty rare for the same reason. Let's see. What else? Yeah, I don't think I found any deep slate emerald ore. Okay, have a good night, Manny. Yeah. And then 269 regular diamond ore, because part of my area is in a mountain. Mine 4,000 iron, wow. 56,000 coal is funny. Deep Slate coal. So Deep Slate coal I've actually found, but I've not mined. So you know how I had to dig straight down for beacons? I actually found Deep Slate coal like on the edge of like the 4 corners of a beacon. But I decided to not mine it, to leave it for later. But yeah, I mean the rarest ore in the game is Deep Slate Emerald. So that mountain over there, I mean, you can't really see it from here, but the mountain that's over there is probably going to have some. I don't know how much. We're going to silk touch all the really rare ores that we find, I think. Or at the very least, I want to silk touch Deep Slate Emerald and Deep Slate Coal. Because those are like the really rare overworld ores. I mean, regular diamond ore is kind of rare too, but I don't care as much about that. But yeah. I'm trying to remember if there's other things. Oh, I think at one point I found a spawner just by accident. Thank you for the follow. So that's cool. I don't know how many spawners we'll end up finding in this area. But I'm sure it'll be more than one, especially if there's a mine shaft. Yep, we are so back to digging out this area. I am enjoying it again. Oh. Oh wait, that looks kind of cool. Look at this. Just a little sphere. You can see all sorts of interesting stuff when you look at the walls of this area. It's cool. But yeah, this is still gonna take a while before we reach Deep Slate. So, Plasma, if you're still here, how is the high BPM aim meta treating you? Yeah, during Canoe Week. Yeah, I feel like this meta was made for players like you, people who actually played high BPM aim, but uh, not streams, I guess. Yeah, that's the only thing I was wondering. I'm like, you're pretty good at fast aim, but I know you more as like a Nomad aim player than a DT one. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, some players, not naming any names, but number one and two USA are just born to play high AR, high BPM DT aim. Mm, yeah, I find playing that kind of stuff just not fun, personally. I've never been a DT aim player. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, no mod is fun. I'm not. I'm just not really a big aim player fan, but I do find Nomad aim more fun than DT aim. Mainly because I can actually keep up better on Nomad. Oops. Yeah. But I mean, of course, because you can play fast aim, even if you're not that amazing at DT style fast aim, because of this meta, it's still rewarding anyways. It's just kind of broken. Yeah. I do think overall though, CSR is a net benefit to enjoying Osu. I do think combo, like FCs, are still like way cooler, but I think people should be rewarded for like one or like two, even like five misplays. As long as it's like good act and like decent combo, I think that should still be rewarded. Yeah, I mean, whenever I did like de-rusting for like my skills or just benchmarking myself, I would never use combo. That's dumb because you can cheese combo. So I would focus a lot more on miscount and accuracy, like that combination. Because obviously you can kind of cheese miscount too, but like if you don't play to cheese combo, then your miscount will be a lot more accurate. And then obviously accuracy, like you can pretty much tell whether you've cheesed a map or not. Yeah. And CSR kind of benefits a player like me because like there's plenty of like 7-star maps where I can get like an okay miscount, but then I also get like 98, 99% because accuracy is one of my better skills. And so I just do that on like a hybrid or flow aim type map. And then I actually like I gained performance for the first time in a long time. Like without just it being like a rework or just like a one-off play. And it's funny because the CSR rework was literally the first time I ever lost ranks from a rework. But then I just gained enough performance points to negate it completely within like 3 days of just trying it. So really, I've still never actually lost from a rework in any practical way, which is cool. Shovels. What's up, Pixel? How you doing? Unfortunately, I'm only going to be digging for like 8 more minutes, but at least you get to witness some. And then, wait, what else did you say? Oh, yeah. Scorby wanting not being a thing anymore is obviously a net positive for this game. The fact that it existed for so long is kind of hilarious. Especially because it would just make for very sad, but also very funny moments, too. Yeah, that's moss, not grass, so I'm fine. Nice. I've never played Celeste. I always think about trying it, but then I'm like, but I could be digging, or I could be playing Osu. Hmm. So you were the type of guy to literally D rank for no reason. That's awesome. And yeah, you know what's like a really a really like just terrible thought experiment to think about? I really wonder what's like the highest PP score that has ever been lost from a score v1. Or just like how many players have lost their best score or one of their best scores to score v1? I if this guy maybe I wouldn't know, but I'd believe it. That absolute oh, did I break my pick? Oops. No, I dropped it. What? I was like, I didn't hear the breaking sound. Yeah, but I'm sure a lot of really good scores for players have been lost to Score V1. Now, however, I do think that Score V1 had one benefit, and it was making leaderboards sometimes look very funny. Like, just beating, like, obviously better plays with a way worse play. Because, like, it didn't matter, like, because leaderboards are not sorted any way in terms of performance. Yeah, it's still a thing, but I think it's a lot more, like, it happened a lot more in the past compared to now. Also, I play on laser, so it's not really a thing on there. At least to the same extent. Like, at least on laser, the same mods make the same score, basically. Like, you can't get higher accuracy, but a lower score with the same mods. Yeah, yeah. That's what I mean. Like sniping, like a good act play with the 92 or something. That's awesome. I love that. Oh, okay, there we go. Now I actually broke the pick. My bad. It's not a big deal though. I mean, we have a lot of pickaxes. It's gonna be cool once we start reaching the point where we can intentionally break pickaxes. Because mining deep slate takes so much longer that like my durability is not gonna go down fast enough for me to care. I'd probably still wait until like we're closer to actually done digging this thing, but it'll be a lot less of a loss at that point. Yeah. I mean, I usually play with a really low render because my computer is not that good, but it's cool to just see this stuff while I'm digging. Also, I'm pretty sure even with my max render, I can't see the edge of the chunks without moving inward. Yeah, like I'm lag spiking a bit, but like yeah, you can just see the mountain in the distance now. If it'll load in. Yeah, so like this is the entire chunk area. Let's see if he'll try and load. I don't know if I need to make my render slightly bigger, but okay, no. So that's one corner, and then that's the other corner. This is all of the chunks. So when you're standing in the middle, you can see all of it, but when you're standing at the edge, I'm pretty sure you can't see the other edge. Here, let's test that, and then we can stop digging for today, since it's been about 2 hours now. And I said I was only going to do 2 hours today. I think your memory is bad. It's literally in the stream title. And always has been. But I'm doing 1024. You might just be thinking of like or you might have been thinking about like the length of the edges. We're gonna turn into half of a Walmart parking lot. That's the idea. Also, yeah, like look at this. Here, I'll turn up my render all the way, but from one edge you cannot see the other, even with 32 max default render. It also just takes a while for my computer to be able to load that, but I'm pretty sure that you can't. Maybe, I don't even know if standing up there would help. Here, let me fly around to like actually load stuff. Because I think that would help it to actually load in, but yeah, I mean like you can already see that it's fogging up before I even reach the other edge. Yeah, so like about 20 blocks or maybe 10 blocks from the edge, you cannot actually really, like, you can make out the outline a little bit, but that's about it. Can't actually see it until you move in. Egg. Oh yeah. How much is left here? Okay, there's still quite a bit in these two layers, but it's not too much. I mean, we've done about 50% of these two layers, or actually over, because I did some over there. Probably like 60% done with these two layers. Anyways, let me lower my render before my computer explodes. How long does a layer take? I could try and calculate it real fast. So, let's do this. So I'm pretty sure each layer is 256 by 256. And then I do 2 layers at a time. That's not right. No. Each layer is 512 by 512. And then I do 2 layers at a time. Yeah. So that's roughly each layer has like 500,000 blocks. Anywhere between 5,000 or 500,000 and 520,000. Because obviously there's gonna be airspace in every layer. And then I've been averaging around 33,000 blocks per hour. So if we divide it by 33,000, that would take it would take roughly like 16 hours per layer. Probably closer to like 15 cuz again, there's usually airspace, but also like, I'm not perfect at mining. So it takes a while to do. Obviously, I'm like that's considering doing 2 layers at a time because it wouldn't make sense to do 1 layer at a time at this because like if you do it in a 1x2 it's really slow, so doing it in a 2x2 or 1x1 it would be really slow. A 1x2 would also be really slow. That's why I do like too wide at a time. Because that circular motion means I get more blocks mined per hour. But yeah. Roughly it takes like 2/3 of a day, like a real life day, to finish every 2 layers. So, yeah. And then at Deep Slate, it's gonna take so much longer. I think at Deep Slate, it takes a legitimate just over 24 hours of non-stop digging to finish a layer. I think that's assuming that there's no air, but like I'm sure with like, human error and tiredness, it would still take over 24 hours per layer. And those I would probably do one at a time. Deep Slate is literally half of the world. So, and it starts, so at Y8, stone and Deep Slate mix together, and as you go down, it mixes more into Deep Slate. And then at Y0, it becomes fully Deep Slate. And then the world goes down. I'm stopping at Y negative either 59 or negative 60. Basically, whichever the first layer of bedrock spawns at. That's where I'm stopping. So I think that's Y negative 60. Yeah, no, this is a like 4-digit hour project. I mean, like here, I could show you my time. Let's see. Time played 12.4 days. That's how much time I've spent in this world so far. And I think the first 50 hours were not actually digging. That was just, getting ready to dig. But everything after that was actual digging. No, this is a different world. This is world 2.0. This is my second attempt at doing the chunk digging. Although I'm not sure if you mean like from a few months ago or from like over a year ago. Because I've tried doing this twice. And this world, I took like a 4-month break from, but I've started digging again. Yeah. The one from over a year ago, I only did like 70 chunks and then I stopped. Alright. But yeah. Anyways, I'm going to leave now for the night. You're on 0 chunks. Well, time to get those chunks up, buddy. But yeah, I'm gonna depart. Have a good night, guys. I don't know. I won't guarantee that I'll stream in the morning tomorrow, but I'll definitely stream in the afternoon if I don't do it in the morning. Okay, goodbye. Good night.